Hi everyone, it's me, Lily Loves, and I'm back for the second semifinal of Destination Eurovision. I know that by the time this audio goes out, we're going to have the full results from semifinal 1 that passed by now. But if you want to go ahead and you want to still listen to my thoughts about semifinal 1 anyways, you can go ahead and click the little iCard in the top right-hand corner to check out my semifinal 1 video. Also, I did not mention before, but there are timestamps in the description box, so if you just want to skip ahead to one song in particular, you can go ahead and click on the description to get the timestamp for that particular song. Anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. My usual mic issues, bad pronunciation, and rambling warnings are in full effect as always. Let's go ahead and let's get started with the first song, which is going to be Pour Aqui by Tracy de Sá. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing I thought is that the song has a great beat, and the chorus is about what I assume is getting lit. Immediately when I hear the song, I want to move my body with a cocktail in one hand, and if that's the atmosphere that they're going for, then congratulations, you guys have achieved it. Anyways, Tracy has a good bit of swag to her vocal, and in the studio cut, she's selling well what she's putting down. And for me, this song is a floor filler in the making that I cannot wait to bring to my summer parties and a good bit of fun. Now let's go ahead and let's move on to the second song for the day, C'est qui me blesse, performed by Hugo. This is the required teen boy with a guitar song. The instrumentation is fine, Hugo sounds good. However, the song is just not meant for me. It isn't really my taste, and I'm not going to knock it. It's not really anything I'm interested in, but again, I wouldn't skip over it if it came out on my Spotify shuffle. So it's okay, it's just not for me personally. And so let's go ahead now and let's talk about Emmanuel Moire with the song La Promesse.
Je me fais la promesse, je me fais la promesse, la promesse d'être fidèle à ma personne.
Something about this sounds very familiar. I can't tell you what song it reminds me of, but the instrumentation has a sound to it that's very familiar to me, and I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. It just sounds like something I've heard before, and not in a bad way. It reminds me of something probably in like the chord progression or whatever. Anyways, Emmanuel's voice is just lovely. He sounds like how a warm hug feels, and the overall feeling I get from this is just very warm and comforting, and it's very sweet, and it's a lovely little song. The next song is going to be Tous, deux by Seemone.
Tous les deux. Pourquoi est-ce que tu ne me prendrais pas dans tes bras? Qu'on valse ensemble juste une dernière fois.
This is a beautiful ballad, a beautiful little ballad that works so well. After all, it's just her and a piano, and it's laid bare, and it's all about her voice and all about the piano. Seemone sounds gorgeous. There's like a slight fragility to the way she sounds, and there's just something about this song that I cannot quite put my finger on, but it has a touch of the magic to it. It's like one of those songs that you can hear and you can instantly, see the staging, and with really good intimate staging, this could create a total moment, not only at Destination Eurovision, but at Eurovision itself. Like, I can see this doing really well in both competitions, because it just has that something about it. And with the right staging, I really do think that this song could be my first goosebump moment of the season. So I really do enjoy it. Let's go ahead now and move on forward to the next song, Gabriella's On cherche encore, Never Get Enough.
Cause we never get enough. Cause we never get enough. No, we never get enough. Hey, they could elaborate.
At first I was like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be like a soft little song for like 2 seconds, and then I was like, okay, so it's gonna be a cute little pop number. All right, I can work with this. And then we get that like kind of off kilter violin note that comes through before we get a chorus that drops. You want to scream sing along to it, and turns out, guys, it was a bop. Gabriella sounds good. The song is honestly, to me, it's like a boppy poppy version of Icebreaker. It works. So there's like a few different pieces all combined together, but it all works so well together. It's like fun. Okay, you're getting more than one song for the price of one, and all the different pieces fit well together. Gabriella sounds good, and she has the control on that studio cut to go from section to section to section, and that takes effort. I can't wait to see what this is going to be like live. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. Plus, she's been so sweet and cute on Twitter, so I can't help but want to root for her for that as well. let's go ahead and move forward to the next song, Ma Petite Famille by Noémie.
J'ai compté un pour unir toute ma petite famille, deux pour moi et l'amour de ma vie, trois temps pour faire chanter toute ma ville, et ça fait du boucan quand on arrive tous ensemble.
I like the simple beat and the backing vocals. It combines for a song that kind of feels like messing around with your musically inclined friends in someone's living room. Maybe that's just me. After all, I have too many musically inclined friends. Anyways, I feel like I'm in the living room messing around with a group of friends. Like, just kind of banging up simple percussion beats. A friend who's a better singer than all of us combined goes ahead and sings a little ditty that she came up with. Naomi's vocals are kind of like half spoken, half sung, and they have a very conversational feel to them that just feels warm and inviting. And yeah, I like it. I think it's a simple, cute little song. I don't know how it works competitively, but I like it and it's going to make it onto my playlist moving forward. Now we'll move on to Doutson with the song Sois un bon fils.
Sois un bon fils, respectueux, c'est ce que maman demandait, reste toi-même, mais n'oublie pas d'être heureux, c'est ce qu'elle m'a redit.
This reminds me of the kind of music, like the first things I listened to that were in the French language. It sounds kind of like, it makes me instantly nostalgic for like a summer cookout and like way too many people in the yard making the neighbors uncomfortable. Fun fact about me, I used to live with a person from a francophone country, yet my pronunciation is still garbage. Isn't it great what 18 years can do? Nothing really. Anyways, the song, it feels like summertime, it feels like a barbecue, but I don't know how exactly it'll feel like in a competitive atmosphere, but I do like it and I can see myself continuing to listen to it as well. Let's go ahead and go on to the penultimate song, La Voix by the Divaz. Okay, right off the bat, love the deep husky voice of that first woman who's singing. I love me a deep husky alto, probably because it sounds the opposite of my own voice. Don't care, love it. All the other girls, they sound fantastic as well. Anyways, it's a throwback soul song. I love me a throwback soul song. I like anything that makes me think of like Motown or like classic R&B or like classic soul. That's the kind of music I grew up on, and this is a throwback to that. Maybe I'm biased. Okay, I know I'm super biased, but whatever. Don't care. Love that sort of thing. Here's my issues. I don't know how I feel about the voice of Aretha being the title of the song translated to English. It feels a bit gimmicky, especially since she just, passed away last year and everything. But at the same time, I like the song. I do need more harmonies though. Like, here's my thing. As I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's tweak it here. Let's tweak it there. Let's add like more harmonies here. Let's take some more stuff there. It needs a bit of a revamp. If it had a revamp, we'd be talking about a total banger, but I really like this still. And, it's one of those ones that's probably just like for like a niche market, but I'm a part of that niche market. So, all right, let's wrap this up with Philipelise and the song Madame la Paix.
Madame la paix s'en est allée, 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 s'en est allée.
The vocal performance and the instrumentation both sound very French immediately, regardless of the language. You know exactly where you are in the world. You've got that strummy staccato guitar, a bit of the percussion on the verses, and then in the chorus we get that accordion, and yeah, I love me a little bit of accordion. Anyways, I like how there's the call and the response on the chorus as well, since that immediately makes it something you can easily sing along with and get stuck in your head. Well, get in your head pretty easily, so it makes it pretty catchy. Anyways, I like it. It's a solid little song, and again, it's one of the ones I'm probably going to keep listening to moving forward. Alright, so to wrap it all up, we have another solid semifinal from France and Destination Eurovision. I'm so excited to watch this second semifinal on Saturday to see how everything goes. I did mention in my first semifinal video that there were 5 songs that we're going to go through. It's only 4. So I'm only going to choose 4 qualifiers, and my personal 4 qualifiers are going to be Philipelise, Gabriella, Emmanuel, and of course, Seemone. Anyways, I'll be back next week with my pre-final top 10. So that's going to be me kind of like going over how I feel about the staging. And anyways, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your whatever. Bye!